Oh no, guys, my little ookie pookie Hasan Bear is suicidal. Yes, guys, that is right. Today, we are talking about the Hasan Piker suicide allegations. So, if you haven't been privy to this information, ladies and gentlemen, Hasan recently went into his Discord and was just kind of replying to a bunch of people in his Discord right after like a recent IRL stream he did over in Australia, and he was just kind of upset that not a lot of people were watching it. For instance, he was saying like, I'm so sad, I think the streams are bangers, but people just don't see them. Like, yesterday's content under other circumstances is easy 30k stream. He also went on to like reply to some dude who was saying like, oh, go swimming in the ocean over there, it's like Subnautica in real life. This is what I mean. I literally did that yesterday, and there are people in here who didn't even know. I literally went in the fucking ocean, and motherfuckers in here are, hey, you should go into the ocean. That's a fun content idea. Yeah, no that's why I did it.
Fuck me, man. God, people are so fucking stupid. I'm done. I'm done. I want to quit. I want to fucking quit. I want to quit because everyone is so fucking stupid.
Calm down, Hasan. I get it. Not a lot of people saw your stream or anything. Understandably, that must be frustrating, especially whenever you put a lot more effort into the streams than usual, instead of just like sitting in front of a camera at your desk and spitting whatever fucking bullshit comes to mind. Whenever you actually go out in the real world and start doing shit no one watches, I get, that's probably pretty frustrating. But he goes on to say, I swear, Twitch streaming isn't about the actual content, it's about whether people want to pay attention to you or not, and clout. All that shit was a banger and 13k watched, like I'm f***ing gaming at 8 p.m. I'm gonna kill myself. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, you're gonna kill yourself, buddy. That's kind of crazy, buddy. Whatever you do, don't do it. Honestly, to be like this mad about 13k people watching you is kind of funny. And also you have to put into account that, yeah, his entire shtick and his entire thing is politics, so obviously the majority of his viewership and fan base that he's built up until this point has been all around politics. So you can't really be too surprised whenever all of those people that come to you constantly for politics are not gonna watch you whenever you do something else. He goes on to say a thing I did one more time as a content idea while I'm complaining about people no longer watching. Bro, you should go to an animal sanctuary. Hasan, you should go to an animal sanctuary and look at the animals and get excited. We used to be a community. There would be memes galore after yesterday's IRLs. No more memes nowadays. I feel kinda about it, not gonna lie. And then someone with a Palestine flag in his fucking name, it's a Palestinian flagget, alright guys, said, not gonna lie, I tuned into the surfs to get my news when Hasan was IRL. Hasan just replied, I'm done, I hate this job, I'm not streaming today. Poor little guy, poor little buddy, he's so butthurt. He's so upset. He goes on to say, fuck it. I woke up at 4 to prep. I'm not doing it. Bro, what the fuck is this Discord? I hate what my community is becoming. I hate how much people literally despise any kind of fun content. We killed all the normies. Everyone is like brain broken and only want politics. I don't know. This was a space to convert normies to our politics and people who could enjoy and many of you became like weirdos who don't see that as an important part of the project because you associate leftism with being an annoying douchebag who hates fun. And I gotta be honest, yeah, exactly. I'm glad that he finally fucking sees what he's been cultivating for years now. The, like, shitty fucking people that he's been accruing as a fan base. The majority of these people are just not cool. They're not fun people. They can't be lighthearted. Everything has to be the most real, the most serious shit in the entire world. You can't look at the internet as just a place away from reality to have a little bit of enjoyment, to have a little bit of fun, to take your mind off of all the stress of the world, all of this weight you're constantly carrying. Why can't you just take it off your back, all right? All right? Just put down all that weight. Just throw away your worries for a little bit. Okay? Just a tiny fucking bit. And I don't know, have a laugh once in a while, okay? And honestly, from my vantage point, my perspective, all of this like politics, brain rot, bullshit kind of started around 2020 during the lockdowns. Everyone was cooped up inside. There was a huge election happening that year, and since everyone had nothing to do other than watch politics and news all day, that's exactly what they did. And now everything in the fucking world and on the internet has to be the most serious bullshit ever. Just don't be so serious, okay? That's all I ask, alright? Maybe just take a deep breath. None of this is really important, okay? But then Hasan decided to address these Discord messages because, you know, people took a couple of the messages, they screenshotted a couple of the messages that I just read out, and they like put them in a little collage, and it went viral on Twitter. Wow, whoop-de-f***ing-do. So he first addressed the fact that he said he was going to kill himself, and he's like, yo, how did everyone take this so serious? It's a Discord message. I'm not actually gonna fucking kill myself over some stream views. But I guess like a bunch of creators were actually messaging him and like texting him privately and just seeing if he's okay. You know, hey, that's nice of him. He said that like Mike Majlak actually texted him and was like, hey buddy, are you okay? You gonna kill yourself?
I found out that on Twitter, like, people were speculating that I was like literally going to kill myself, that I was like spiraling out of control. Bro, have you ever been in a Discord? If you don't say you're gonna kill yourself to a Discord user, then you're not doing Discord right. Of course, I'm replying to dumbasses on Discord. Of course, I'm saying shit like I'm gonna kill myself. I'm on Discord. That doesn't mean I'm actually gonna kill myself. What the Well, yeah, but I did think it was pretty funny that like all of my haters they like lost their minds apparently. They were like, we did it, we got him. Meanwhile, I'm just offline.
But he goes on to say that that if you don't say you're going to kill yourself on Discord, you aren't using Discord correctly. And I gotta be honest, that's the most sane take I've ever heard from Hasan. And then he goes on to say that it just really sucks that he puts so much effort into the IRL streams and they get like a fraction of the views.
What happened is like I had a conversation with my own Discord 2 days ago, like not even yesterday, 2 days ago or 3 days ago at this point, about how annoyed I am that I do this like try hard ass content, like IRL content. And IRL content is like, there's a lot of uplift, you know what I mean? There's a lot of like thought you have to put into it. You're putting yourself out there, whatever. And it sucks that people just don't care, you know what I mean? And that's what I was saying, which is true. I mean, anyone would understandably feel that way, that they're just like, people will literally be like, yeah, I don't give a shit, dude. If you're not sitting on your desk and talking politics, I'm not there. I don't care. And that's kind of the attitude that a lot of people have in my community because they're older. And I think that's what it is, honestly. Like, this community has gotten older and they are adults. A lot of people hold jobs and they see me as like a guy who delivers them news and not like a human being that, you know, wants to do a lot of different things and used to enjoy doing a lot of different things and had a community that enjoyed that kind of thing. I just think it's different post-COVID, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't work from home anymore. They just can't, you know, keep up with the streams and whatnot. And I basically should have, you know, I mean, I was upset that they were just like so, I felt like there was a lot of backlash to it, which is like annoying to me. It's annoying when people are just like, oh, well, you're not doing politics. Well, then you. I'm going to go watch someone else cover the news.
And I can understand that, especially whenever you're trying a lot harder than usual and you get a fraction of the views that you usually get for something that you're putting a lot of effort and a lot of like creativity into, it's gonna suck. Like that makes sense. Okay, I can understand his frustration. That's just kind of a natural response to trying hard at something and then it for some reason not panning out. He even responds to a chatter saying that, well, you can't expect to have high viewership whenever your bread and butter is politics, buddy.
I mean, politics is your bread and butter. Can't fault people for not showing interest in the content you're most known for. See, this is exactly what was the reason why I was like, I'm gonna video game myself. It's because of this shit. I can't just be like, hey man, I think like people should stop being so invested in just politics and have interest in like a broad variety of things that I have to offer. And someone immediately has to be like, no, dog, actually, I'm going to debate you on that. And then when I hear that, when I have that kind of energy from someone, I'm like, I am going to off myself.
It's sad that politics and everything has kind of turned into entertainment. It's honestly boring to me. I do like debates every once in a while, but only if they end up in yelling matches, because it's just funny to see people argue. And then he does address one message that he sent, that he said he hates what his community is becoming. And he says, yeah, that's true. I do hate what my community is becoming, because all they ever care about is politics.
Yeah, this is a joke. We used to be a community. Like, I hate what my community is becoming. That's not a joke.
I mean, this community that he's been cultivating is the reason why he had to quit the Leftovers podcast, because they were just sending so much hate to Ethan, to one of his friends, all because Ethan has a slightly different viewpoint than him. And not to mention that his fan base was also constantly like screeching that he's a Zionist and he wants Palestinian babies dead, because he just points out that, hey, there's a lot of crazy anti-Semitic hate right now over this whole Palestine versus Israel drama. And obviously it's not his entire community. It's not Hasan's whole fan base. There are some pretty good people out there. Some actually like normal, sane human beings that will listen to other viewpoints and not just flip out at the first disagreement and then try and ban you and contact your job and get you fired. No, the majority of them are sane individuals, even though I would love to say otherwise. But what truly encapsulates the absurdity and pure insanity of some of these people is while he was doing a IRL stream, some random stream sniper ran up to him and started yelling at him for drinking Coke Zero on stream. And he just kind of like laughs about it and he's like, okay. I mean, is it okay to drink Pepsi? And then she just flips out even more and is like, no, of course Pepsi isn't okay. Pepsi is killing Palestinian kids.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks so much.
I'm sorry, I forgot
really
to
lovely.
say you need to stop drinking Coke Zero on stream.
Why?
It's boycott.
Wait, is it?
You're preaching pro-Palestine and you're drinking all this boycott stuff. Please,
Thank you.
Hassan. At least pretend. Do it off stream. Please.
Okay,
just
I'll put it in a
pretend.
glass. Is Pepsi okay?
No.
No soda,
I
son.
didn't know it was like that.
I'm trying to stop it, isn't it?
You did this! You did this! Why would you do this? Why would you do this? It's crazy. It is truly crazy. And he addressed this clip that went viral because for some reason on Sky News, which is like an Australian version of Fox News basically, they played this clip and they were like making fun of Hasan for this random crazy bitch that came up to him and started yelling at him. And he was like, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to laugh off these people out of my community because they're insane and I don't want to have any part of them.
My favorite thing is when people react to that sort of thing and go, yeah, this is the community he's cultivated, he deserves it. And it's like, well, I'm in the process of just like, you know, laughing it off. So that should cause you to understand that like it's not the community I've cultivated. You know what I mean? It's like something I've talked about quite a bit, but it doesn't really matter.
And now, obviously, people like the Surfs are probably gonna try and capitalize on this moment and suck up all of these lunatics. Good on him, I guess. Yeah, I hope that he falls down this path and gets fucking cannibalized by these freaks. I despise that man. His ugly, disgusting little face. His weird, frog-like features. I hate him. There is not a single part of this man that is desirable to look at, okay? And that's coming from a homosexual, okay? What he's doing now is probably the best bet. He just needs to continue down this path, get these fucking retards out of his fan base, do more lighthearted content, and just be funny, just be chill. And yeah, if he wants to like bring politics into it every once in a while, do some like politics streams every once in a while, by all means, you can have your commie beliefs and everything. That's the beauty of America. Everyone has a place and everyone has a voice, and you're always allowed to express yourself however you want to. It makes the world a very interesting place. Other than that, I guess there's not too much else to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos in the future. Gay retard out. Are you gay? What, do you like gay anal butt sex?